The community of Laborie was plunged into mourning as word of a suspicious death spread in the early morning hours of Sunday, December 15th. As curious onlookers gathered behind the police tape, the lifeless body of a fellow Haut resident was carried away by undertakers from a bushy area. 41-year-old McKennis Burton, a farmer by trade, was found dead from an apparent suicide. Burton was discovered at approximately 6 a.m. Sunday.
Just feeling the intensity vibe there this morning, that energy flowing. Yeah, man. There's a spirit talk to me.
I don't know where he going and take. I don't know. My brother, I don't know.
When last you saw him?
Last night I saw him. Saturday, about 80, yeah. Because we always together. I don't know where he going and yeah. And I shocked together.
Yo c'est moi. Nous ensemble bon matin pour jouer en janvier dimanche.
Laborie MP Alva Baptiste says Burton was often seen as a happy individual, but according to reports, he survived previous suicide attempts.
It's a real shock to me and the community to hear of the death of a young man that I know very well from the community. You know, I cannot identify the cause because he was a happy individual surrounded by his family and friends, never spoke about anything troubling. I spoke with him only recently because he attempted that some time ago, and when I asked him, my brother, why? Is there any problem? You know? And he told me, no, he just feel like that sometimes, you know? So I don't know what really contributed to that. And very early this morning, I'm getting a call from Haut, where my family is from, and, you know, getting this very sad news this morning. So the entire community is in mourning, the entire family is in mourning. It is just regrettable.
Baptiste says a collective effort needs to be made to reach out to vulnerable people. Professional counselors at the St. Lucia Crisis Center have cautioned that most, but not all people who die by suicide exhibit warning signs that should not be ignored.
And I think we need to reach out in a more profound way to persons who probably attempted that before and appear normal in the aftermath of it. And of course, try our best, you know, as a community, counselors, government officials, church leaders, community leaders, get together to formulate a strategy where we can give support to each other in our various communities.
Burton's death is the second confirmed suicide in less than a week. On Wednesday, December 11th, 30-year-old Deriso resident Ted Polius died by asphyxiation. It's important to note that warning signs are associated with suicide but may not be what causes a suicide. Some of the warning signs of suicide include talking about feeling hopeless or having no purpose, talking about feeling trapped or in unbearable pain, showing rage, or talking about seeking revenge. It's important to note that warning signs are associated with suicide but may not be what causes a suicide. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, globally, suicide is the second leading cause of death in 15 to 29-year-olds. What should you do if someone you know exhibits warning signs of suicide? If you notice an individual exhibiting signs of suicidal ideation, take them to an emergency room or seek help from a medical or mental health professional. The St. Lucia Crisis Center and a number of agencies and churches offer counseling. If you or anyone is struggling with suicidal thoughts, you can call the helpline at 203. Liz Andy Boville-Jones, HTS News Force.